Oh, sir.
Hello. We're putting you on the spot, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why do you always come back and practice with me?
Because your shit works. I love it. It makes sense. My body understands when you explain how things fit and how to measure with my own body proportions. And it's something that I can relate to and tell others. And then I love all the places that I get to go with you. So yeah, I'll keep coming back, hopefully.
Amazing. I feel like we gotta hug it out
Yes.
now.
I'm definitely gonna cry.
Aw. Good morning from the ranch. As I figure out next steps at Bozeman House, I've been lucky enough to collaborate with a majestic 10,000 acre ranch here in Paradise Valley. So today is day 3. I've just had a little dip in the pond and I'm about to head over and teach a yoga class. We have a packed day. For, I'd say, about 15 years on week-long retreats, I've always made day 3 the first excursion day. It's like a great opportunity to open the container and get people out to experience what the space or the area where we are gathering has to offer. So after our yoga and handstand practice that my collaborator Virgil will lead, we'll have lunch and then jump in the shuttle and head down to a put-in on the Yellowstone River and float the Yellowstone River for about 8-9 miles to get down to Emigrant. The day ends in Emigrant and then we have a great meal together. And then day 4 we pick back up with a more packed day of practice. So I'm really looking forward to sharing this day with some great people. There's something I really want to do first, and we're gonna do it quickly. I don't want like a whole fucking story, but I do want to hear from you guys. So I want to hear one win from each person from the first couple days of this retreat. We're going to start that way.
I haven't taken a work call in 48 hours, which feels amazing.
And you look so cute in that headband. Completely relax your upper body completely and mediate the middle of your first floor. Allow you to gain insight. So do 5 more and keep breathing, right? Keep like pumping your breath.
I can't speak, so I just sit here and stare. My adorer, let me tell you a story with my
Where it goes forward.
someone in me now has got it surrounding me.
But I don't really mind being that guy that feeds you medicine that doesn't necessarily taste like bubblegum. Release your elbows. Nice. Push yourself up.
Yes, a little bit.
Nice. From plank, go back to the crouch.
We can make it outside my dream.
It's about being precise on your legs. I'm obsessed with legs precision, right? For a reason, because the more you're precise, the more your hand's gonna start taking over, because your leg's doing the same movement over. So when you prep your kick, have your legs horizontal, because that's gonna be always the same distance, always the same bend, always the same speed. Yeah, and then you're gonna have to move exactly. Stay square here on the profile. When you're like, oh, your core is not strong enough, that's why you bend on the back. It's BS, it's your shoulders. Your shoulders are closed. If your shoulders are closed, your back is gonna go control. It's like a dollar sign. You can find a straight line in the dollar sign, right? That's what you're doing to your body. If your shoulders in the front, your back's gonna go in the front to find that line.
Oh, now you're gonna wanna hold me
Just like I always told you, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around.
On the drive over to the main area from the little space where I'm staying, and was reflecting on how I ended up in Montana. You know, I'm originally from New York City, and some people out here don't like that, but I like the idea of giving people the opportunity wherever they're from or whatever they've been through to show you who they are through their actions. First time I came out to Montana was, I think, 2012. And the reason I ended up here was I was traveling a lot at that time, and I would land in New York and, you know, teach some classes, and typically it would be like kind of a pop-up thing that felt a little bit special because I was a sort of a big fish in that small pond of New York yoga, and I would teach at a friend's studio, and it just so happened that a guy who's now like one of my best friends in the world, who grew up in Bozeman, was flying in and out of New York City for work pretty frequently, and he started showing up to my classes. Never introduced himself to me, we never met until I got to Montana. So to rewind back to how it all went down, he grew up with a woman who owns a wonderful yoga studio called Ben Beyond in Bozeman. And she had done a workshop with a visiting teacher, and I think he wasn't so crazy about it. And so he went back, all excited about having taken my class, and said, if you're gonna do another one of those workshops, get this guy. And so I end up in Montana for a workshop. Kristen, who owns the studio, invited me out. And I'll never forget, first practice of this workshop weekend, I'm like starting to get into my flow and talk about the philosophy aspect of practice to set up the rest of the experience, and I paused and I was like, wait, who's that guy who is the reason that I'm here? And you know, if you don't like the workshop, make sure you blame him, not me. And he was in the front row, his name's Matt, and we've been like fast friends ever since. And so with that, it's time to go have a blast on the Yellowstone River. So this is our last dinner on the ranch. Tomorrow night we're having a picnic at the hot springs. So I wanted to circle back to our first night when we had our moment of gratitude. You guys have probably gathered at this point that reverence and gratitude are resonant and important to me. And the gratitude that I feel the most profoundly right now is just for all of you in your willingness to have joined us here and to have been so receptive throughout the course of the week for everything that we're doing, and to my man Virgil for coming to the Wild Wild West. Thanks for being here, bro.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
How did you end up?
Graded for this. Since the word yoga is involved, it's very hard to like.
So that was a day on a yoga retreat with me in Montana. I think it went really well. We're gonna do it all over again tomorrow. I'm gonna walk back to my cabin and enjoy a quiet moment, and I'll leave you to enjoy this majesty.